Hello, I'm T.O. Here's the Living Workshop. These are some chestnut mushrooms that we've got growing in the basement. And it is Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. Yeah, these things came out great. I wanted to show you them. I really just love how they look. They look so cool. So this is like the perfect probably time to grab them because the veil has just kind of started to pull away. And so if I get them at that point, they won't they'll keep curling up. Some good kind of gross. Not gross, but this is the point you want to grab them at. They look the best. Also, I have a bunch of wine caps that are growing out in my wine cap bed, which is really sweet, considering the fact. Oh, shoot, okay. All right, that's one of my grateful for things. Okay, cool. So, 3 things I'm grateful for. Had a good morning dog walk with Owsley, instituting a nice new little routine for him, where me and him just go out and we do kind of like a healed walk. The whole walk. I just go and walk all the way down to the end of the road, and then turn around and we just come back. It's let him pee. Let's us have like a little kind of morning bonding time. He's kind of still in like kind of a sleepy mode, so he's kind of like in a good spot to kind of like build that repetition in. And then if we do that all the time, then he knows that that's our kind of little thing, and we'll make him happy. So we've been doing that. I'm grateful for that because it's kind of like a nice way to start the day. Second thing I'm grateful for is a kind of general, just like a healthy body. I'm a capable human. Kind of pretty strong, I guess. Whatever. I think I'm just big, but either way. And yeah, my body's good. I got a good body. Stuff hurts all the time. It's kind of one of the things that happens when you do stuff like that, like building and pulling stuff, whatever. It's not that bad. Anyways, it's still good. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful to have that. A lot of people are constantly kind of maybe sick, or they don't have any strength, or they don't have any energy, and they're just constantly sick. So I'm just grateful for that. Third thing that I'm grateful for is wine cap mushrooms, because we got the wine cap. That's what I was just talking about, so I'll continue talking about that now. So I'd made a straw bed of wine caps sometime last year, and then I got more, and it fruited like once or twice last year. Usually it'll fruit like around now, and then probably again in like the fall after they kind of like recharge. So they did that last year, and then I fed them with more straw and tried wood chips. But I'm not sure what kind of wood chips they were. I think they might have been pine ones as opposed to hardwood, which what I really need. So, but either way, the bed came back. It came back, and it's been popping out. It popped out a bunch of them the other day. I took a couple photos, and then I went to look this morning. There's a bunch more. There's a bunch more that are popping up, and some of them popped up like super fast. Like there's one that like literally popped up so quick that it like kind of like ripped its stem. It was like blowing up. I wanted to get there real quick. So I'm grateful for that. They're really cool. I really like that. I like you can put them outside. I like that you can make beds with them and leave them, and they will give you mushrooms. It's great. It's great. What I want to do is I want to start doing that in a bunch more places around here. Yeah, we're going to rehab this whole timber framing workshop place. We'll work at the workshop, so So we're going to turn it into a permaculture site. We're going to turn it into a really sweet permaculture site that also teaches how to grow mushrooms and how to compost, along with woodworking. So I'm going to need a lot of help with that. If people could help me with that, that'd be great. That would be great. It's going to be a lot harder if I'm just doing it all myself. Well, just me and Jen. So I need to make like a Patreon. Well, I already made a Patreon, but I need to make like a GoFundMe or something. Okay. All right. So what are we gonna do today? Did the writing already. Here's this video. I still gotta do those emails. That's literally what I'm gonna do right after I'm done with this, because it's raining outside right now. Again. So there's this course called Regen Intel that I looked up a while ago when I was doing the Design Science Studio, and it looked like it was kind of like what I was looking for when, but depending on what the Design Science Studio was. And yeah, so I looked it up, but it was way too expensive, and I was like, I can't pay for this. I'm already doing this other one. And then they kind of kept following up with me, and I was still just like, no. And then they just sent me one that said it was for super discounted. It's like $150 for the course. So I think that's what I got to do. I think that's my next. I think that's the next thing, the next step that I have to do. So I'm gonna go down after this, and I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna sign up for it, and we'll go from there. That seems like that's the next thing. The art stuff, and then now I'm at like 95 goals. We're pretty much finishing that up. We at least have more visuals and things like that to explain this living workshop. So if I go into the Regen Intel with this idea, ideally they would be able to help me kind of like coagulate it together and kind of present it so we can get this moving. So I think that, yeah, I mean, for $150 I feel like I have to, because in fact it was probably like a couple $1,000s, and it just popped up on my radar, which means that it's probably what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I gotta go get straw for. I forget straw, some soil, and drip line for the garden that we put in. Although it's raining right now, kind of rainy today, rainy yesterday, so we got a little buffer. Also, I'm probably gonna be going over across the way and cutting some timbers. So we're gonna be taking logs that were felled right on site, and we're gonna make them into 2x8s and 2x6s and 2x4s and 4x4s and all sorts of fours. So that'll be cool. That'll be fun. Maybe I'll take a little video of it. We'll see. I'm waiting for the weather to get a little bit better. Anyways, that's pretty much what we got for today. I gotta get down there and I gotta do that Regen Intel. I gotta email that and just put that in the tank, and then we can move, and then we'll keep moving forward as we go. So that's what I got. That's what I got. That's what I'm grateful for. So you know the deal. I'm gonna ask you, what are you grateful for today? And what little task, some little tiny, simple task, are you gonna commit to doing to bring yourself towards your vision of a better future for yourself, hopefully for all of us. Yeah, so that's what I got. I'm Tio with Living Workshop. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow.